going to be doing a video today on how I do my wash and go. So this is the first step. I just co-washed my hair in the shower, and I also detangled with conditioner in the shower. I did these braids last week in a little braid design, because usually when I have a wash and go, I always pin it to the side or I wear a headband or something. So this way I don't have to really worry that much about the front. And then I just put like little rubber bands at the ends here, and those ends are going to be left out. See this one? And I'm just going to put some product on them and wear it out curly. So what I did is I detangled. These are still wet, dripping wet. I detangled and I put it into 4 sections. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take each section down and apply a product to it. So what I'm using is some olive oil, leave-in conditioner. This is the one I'm using right now. I'm just using it until the bottle's done. It's okay. But any leave-in conditioner or even like a cheapy conditioner like VO5 or Suave is probably okay. And then Eco Styler gel. So I use the pink one. This one gives like a softer hold, so I like using this one. So let's get started. Okay, first I'm going to, let's see, I'll take down this one. So it's soaking wet still. And I've been out of the shower for a while, and I found out that when you braid them up like that, they stay wet. So that way you can kind of, you have a little bit more time. It doesn't just dry out on you. So you can do all your other little things. Okay, so I got some olive oil on my hand. Just gonna put it into my hair now. So this helps to moisturize your hair. I like to put it directly onto my wet hair to seal in the moisture. So can you see that? And then we're going to put a generous amount of leave-in, like that. And the reason why I'm putting so much is the final step after I put in all the product is to do like a cold water rinse, because that actually sort of like rinses all of the product through, and it makes the strands hang more. I kind of got that tip from Sheeta Natural. I guess she does that, and I mean, cold water rinse doesn't sound too appealing, but it actually works, and you can kind of get rid of some of the really drippy parts. You just kind of dab it with a towel and stuff. Okay, so there's my hair with some product in it. So now I'm going to do that first to all the sections, and then I'll come back and do the hair gel. Time to apply the Eco Styler styling gel. So, you know, just a regular gel. I like it because it's alcohol free, and then like I said, this one has a 7 hold, so they can go all the way up to 10, some of the other gels, but I like this one because it has 7, so it's a little bit lighter hold. So what I'm going to do is just take down these sections. And I used to use really small sections when I did this, but now I just I just go for it. I just squish it in. So you see those braided parts where I kept them out? So those are gonna kind of just hang down. So that's why I don't braid all the way to the end. So, here we go. I'm just gonna take a section like this, like seriously, a big one. Then I'm going to take like a lot of gel. Well, it's not a lot, but, and then I like to put it right here at the root, because what I'm trying to do is get each curl to sort of clump up and separate from the root all the way down, and that's when it looks a little bit more like they sort of separate more when you do that. And I'm just pulling it. I'm just going to pull it through. I notice when you do the rinsing of the water afterwards, you really don't need to like rake the product through. I mean, I've already detangled and everything, so I'm not going to really worry about that. I'm just squishing it in at the root and pulling it down. And I just put a little bit more on my ends. So that one's done. And then I'm going to take this part and just separate it. And put a little bit more here at the root. And like I said, I'm just going to squish it in. You know, you don't really need to get crazy with it, trying to rake through your hair and stuff. And actually that was enough to go all the way to the root, so I'm not gonna, I mean to the end. So I'm not gonna put
it. It's a dark and moonless night outside. Oceans rise, no stars above. We were once so many, so alive. Now when the water washes away, it's raining, it's pouring.
Okay, so this is what my hair looks like now that it's been wet. I went down with the cold water. It was really cold too, but I turned it up a little bit. It just got to be too cold. So now what I do is I rake it through now to kind of help distribute everything. And I do a lot of pulling, just trying to pull it all through and encourage those curls. Basically what you're trying to do is get them all to clump together. When you have a fro, it's because all of your curls have been combed out and separated. So basically, this method is clumping them together when you're using the conditioner and the gel. Okay. So it is going to shrink up. It does take a long time to dry, but this is like first day hair. So what's nice about this is, like, if you do it in the beginning of your day, it'll start to dry around the outside edges, but even in the evening you'll still feel it wet on the inside toward the root. But the following day, all you have to do is take a spray bottle out and just re-wet it, and then, like, you know, shake it out and stuff. So I actually did this Thursday night of last week, and today's Sunday. So this is like, I'm washing it again now. So I went Thursday, Friday, Saturday with it. So you can either re-wet it in the shower if you want. That works too. What I found with that is when I tip my head back in the shower, this part usually needs a little bit more gel because it frizzes up a little bit. And then I usually like to, you know, shake it, because then that helps all of the little curls kind of like fall a little bit more individual. And then if you don't have it braided like this, like I said, you can wear a headband here, you can pin it up, you can just wear it in your face, or however you want to do it. As far as drippies, you gotta be careful not to really disturb what's going on, but you kind of want to just, your ends are going to have a lot of that water coming down and stuff, so